Good morning on day 53 on the Pacific Crest Trail. We didn't close out last night's video because we arrived at our campsite at a little after 3 a.m. and set up the tent, and it's going to be a slow day today because we slept about 3 hours after our 17-mile road walk, which came after a 7+ mile hike earlier yesterday morning. So just shy of 24 miles in 24 hours. We are close to the bridge where the water source is. It was a 17-mile water carry last night. Absolutely beautiful walk. So glad we did it at night. But we're pretty toasted today, so we'll see how far we get, and we will see you down trail. Well, we are finally moving, albeit very slowly. We hiked with 6 guys last night, and Sierra and Kodak are under the bridge still, and we hung out and talked to Graham and Ali for a little bit, who are planted in a shady spot. So no one's moving fast after that night hike. But it was much more enjoyable with 6 of us walking along. And one of the really cool things is that Grim is actually a wind turbine mechanic and maintenance and training guy. And he said that he probably trained some of the guys working on this equipment up here, which is pretty cool, walking through a wind farm and getting every question you have answered. So anyway, we're on our way to the next water source. We have 4 liters of water between the 2 of us, and it is 6.6 miles. And it is getting hot in the Mojave Desert. Well, we didn't get very far. We hiked about 1.5 miles, and we found this bush and laid out the Tyvek and actually napped for about 1.5 hours. And I'm not a big napper, but boy, did that feel good. And we're sitting there, and Sierra and Kodak walked by, and they kind of chuckled. They said, yeah, we got a late start too. We figured we'd wait until noon, the heat of the day, and start walking. So they're just up ahead of us, but it's 4.1 to this little campground and the next water source. And there's a very light breeze here at the wind farm. So we are on our way. We are old and on the way. See you down trail. Alrighty, we just finished break number 2, moving slowly. And we have a little over 3 miles to get to the campground we're heading to. See you down trail. Good evening. We're wrapping up day 53, and on our last climb, Brian said that was the longest 6 miles ever, and I was thinking at the same time that was the toughest 6.6 miles. And well, the wind is really whipping up here. As you can see, we're settled in. We had less than 3 hours sleep coming off our night aqueduct hike. And I think it was a combination of that, no sleep, and extreme heat in the desert. And even though it was pretty flat most of the day, it was really tough. We took 3 breaks, very few shade opportunities, but we took advantage of them. And we kind of had to meter our water towards the end. Usually we have plenty of water for that short a hike, but since we were taking a lot of breaks and it was so hot, we kind of had to meter it towards the end. But we were camping by a stream, and we are glad to be in our tent tonight. Still kind of recovering from that long aqueduct hike.
Amen.
With that being said, we're pretty exhausted. We will see you in the morning.
Yes, we will.
All right. Good night.
Good night.